can see everyone as they come in the chat. Hello, namaste, good morning. Hello, beloved. It is early here in the East Coast. Well, not that early. Usually on much later, but Spirit wanted me to wake up and bring you this beautiful message. Yes, that you really need to hear for some inspiration, some motivation. Keep going to push through. I am Mystic Journey Divine, coming to you from the East Coast in the United States, wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, you're in the right place for a message from your ancestors who are trying to reach you, communicate with you, uplift you, comfort you, protect you during a very rough time in your life. Some sudden changes, some hard lessons, some painful endings, some upheaval, transformation. There have been things that have been going on. 2024 has been different than most of us thought. We thought after getting over the 2020, 21, 22, and 23 that 24 would bring peace, release. We could get back out into the streets. We could socialize again. We could remove the masks and breathe and have fun again. And all the paranoia, all the drama of the years before would finally be over. Spend time with our friends, go out to eat, go to the movies, enjoy family. But 2024 has proved to be a very, very trying year for many. Some really rough times for many. So many are just trying to survive, trying to make it, see another day, trying to find a reason to somehow be happy, stay in a positive energy. But there are dark energies on the prowl. This is the age of Aquarius where we're supposed to stand up for ourselves, take back our independence, our lives, the power that was stolen from us in the previous years that weakened us, the illnesses, the loss, the death, the destruction of the world, the lockdowns, the unemployment, the divorce, the natural disasters. I could go on and on and on. 2024 is quickly, y'all, coming to an end. It seems like just yesterday it was New Year's, and we're going into September with a bang. Next thing you know, the holidays will come back around, the snow will come back, it will be cold again, and many of us will wonder, what do we do with summer? Do we enjoy another year, or has it passed on like the rest before it, leaving us to wonder, when will it ever get better? When will things ever pick up? When will the world know peace again, love again? When will we be able to travel safely, enjoy our lives, flourish and thrive in this universe, on this planet again? So many of us are so discouraged, holding on by a thread to God's promise of hope and faith that things will change. But day after day, we same old, go to work, go home, go to sleep, eat, go to work, go to home, over and over again. But where's the time to live, to enjoy family, to enjoy all that money that we earn, slaving on those 9-to-5s for so many? So many are facing heartbreak, separation, anxiety, fear and doubt of what the future will bring. But there are others who are holding on to the favor of God, to the dream, to positivity, to know Our opportunities are coming in. Yeah. Hello, Julia girl. Julia girl. What's up, Queen? How you doing, goddess? Hi, beloved. You always put a smile on my face, girl. Surely we were sisters in a past life. I know it. I know that I know it. There is so much hope in the winds. If you listen closely and you were tapped in, you could hear it. Change on the way. Change on the way. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. The earth and the universe command change. Natural disasters are changing the land, changing the way we live, the way we eat, the way we think, the way we travel, the way we move. We are being forced into the new world, into a new life, into a new existence. And those of us who have done the work, who have chosen to elevate and rise up to our spiritual inheritance, to hold on to faith, to trust in our ancestors, to put God, the Creator, first, to lay away the greed and the need for material things on our priority list. We're getting back to love, to light, to living, to socializing, finding our true family other than the one we're born into, has fallen away, faded away, been led astray, away. God's protection came through their rejection, through their abandonment. Many of us have lost partners and relationships, best friends, jobs, a lot of financial losses. The stock market has tumbled and tumbled. It's all coming down, falling down. The towers are crumbling, removing the masks that people are hiding behind, the hidden secrets that cloud our minds from the truth of who they are. Hello, miracles. Bob Marley, girl, you're going to get me in the zone. He was one of the late greats and one of my favorites. R.I.P. Brother Marley, the king. Yes, indeed. Hello, Miracle 224. I believe this song, 2 days in a row, that I am pulling the energy of Whitney Houston. 2 days in a row, heavy. She has come to me. Her song, Miracle. You might want to look it up at the end of this live. I'm channeling her energy. Miracle. Facing another day. But today, I pray, my life is full of pain. How can you throw away a miracle? How can I face another day? Seems as though nothing will comfort me. But today, I pray, miracle. Beautiful song, one of my favorites that she sang, the angelic voice of a queen. R.I.P. Whitney. I'm sure she's in heaven in the orchestra of the divine. Oh my God, amazing, amazing. Oh, she earned her wings. Best believe she earned her wings. And she is there singing like the songbird. She always wanted to be. This time she's free. Yes. Anyway, as I digress, I pulled some cards, and as I was pulling cards, there's always a couple that fall to the floor that must be seen before I can continue to shuffle. This was the first card that fell on the floor. We love you so much. That's on the back. Your ancestors are coming through. And hello, Letitia. Hello, beloved. Can you ask Whitney about Zaki? Zaki. Momentito, beloved. I see you. I got you. Your ancestors have come through in a big way. They woke me up this morning. They shook me up. I got dressed like it was an immediate response to answer. The ancestors flooded in my home to let me know my baby girl, my baby boy needs comforting, needs guidance, needs a word of love. Get in, be a blessing to others, and here I am. Second card that hit the floor. The end of a tough cycle brings in positive changes and new opportunities. They want you to believe for it. This was the third card that hit the floor, followed by the fourth card. The number 4, divine guidance, divine support, divine protection. Number 4, 1111, unity, for some reconciliation. Your ancestors want me to let you know they are bringing people back together in the next season. I got specifically fall, winter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, family celebrations. Many of us may say, oh, so much went on, or I'm not ready, or are you sure? Or we haven't communicated so long, I don't know what they think, how they feel, or if I won't even be bothered getting back into that energy. Or I was told in the previous seasons to come apart, away from, separate. Absolutely. That separation was the time you needed to find your strength, your voice, your power, to build those healthy boundaries, to heal, to meditate, to work through that trauma, to get through that pain, and to walk into a period, a season of forgiveness and completeness, knowing that you are whole and enough, and that the judgments of others will never again lead how you feel about yourself or your life in any way. You will never be led astray, never be triggered, never be on alert, alarmed by the presence of those around you. You're walking into a season of confidence, self-wisdom. They will see you walk into the room with a brand new set of eyes, a brand new vibe. It will almost intimidate them and push them back, knock the wind out of them, for they must pause before they speak to this new you. Unrecognizable, healed, glowing, brand new, strong, confident, willing to stand up for yourself, to face another day, to transmute that energy that they may be mentally sending your way. Instantly they become calm, reserved, humble, positive in your presence. You are the light in the darkness. You will light up the room when you enter. You will clear the space of toxicity, of pain, of past life energy. You will realize all the animosity, all the guilt, all the hatred, all the disdain and loathing that they had in their heart against you all those years has melted away. For you have gotten rid of the baggage, cleaned out your yard, and they can no longer put you in a place of gossip, of drama, entertaining the low vibrational energies that once existed in that group, in that family, in that connection, you are brand new. Why? Because now you have taken on your ancestors. They sit upon you like a helmet covering your crown, like a cape covering, shielding, a cloak all around you. You are protected from any dark negative energy that can no longer penetrate or invade you. And now they must bow energetically to a true king, a true queen, a goddess approaching. God says, lay down your sword. I served that karma. They are facing and have faced their judgments. And they are now understanding that they must also lay down their sword, lest they face the wrath of God once again. You will get people that may want to come in to apologize, to reconcile, to communicate, to reach out. And the first thing you may think is when you see their number or hear their voices, get a sourness in the pit of your stomach. That is the devil trying to drag you back to the past, to keep you alone, to keep you afraid, to keep you paranoid, to keep you away. But I hear your ancestors say, it is okay to love. Open yourself up to love. People will come back into your life, some for a very profound reason. It may not be for them. Oh, it may not be for them. Don't think that you are favoring them, turning the other cheek, giving them another chance. Vulnerable or weak. Oh, it's not for them, beloved. It's for you. It's to show you how strong you've grown, how beautiful your spirit has become, that you now understand you have no enemies. But when we say we have enemies, we truly say that we hold disdain for someone else. That we are still in low vibrational heart space, that we truly have not forgiven even ourselves. God's anointed has no enemies. No, impossible. God's anointing is favored by God, by the ancestors. No one can break you, can shake you out of your faith, move you out of your rightful place. Your financial stability and abundance is on its way because you held strong. You hold a space for love again, for light to come in, for peace all around you. That new career, that new home, that new mate, that new family, that new connection that will bring you support, stability, will give to you equally, honor you, respect you, put you high upon a throne of grace where you belong. Yeah, God has chosen you to turn things around in your favor, to allow you to walk into your best life yet, to enjoy the better half of your life on this earth as a chosen one. Chosen one wants for nothing because they believe in everything. Everything is a possibility in their eyes. Everything is open. Open. They're open-minded. Their heart is open. They give to receive. They receive because they gave. They love. They pray for the enemy, for that person stuck in the dark. For we were once there as well. And we prayed that someone would pray for us, that we could come out, elevate, rise above, not feel the shame and the guilt of the choices we made, the pain we carry, the regret of failure, of loss, that we understand that things fell away that didn't belong in our lives, in our future. And we don't complain about the losses. We thank God. We thank God for dodging bullets every day. Things you didn't see on the way. To really take you out, finally. To really hold you down. To put you in a state of depression that maybe you would have not bounced back from that final time. Those distractions where you may have not seen death coming your way, but God recentered you, redirected you, called your name. You may have not known why you made it, how you made it. You may not know how you were still making it, even though it could be better. Yes, always. But God knows. We know that it's been worse. We know it's been worse. And although there are things we still desire, we still crave, we still want so badly, we know that divine timing has already proved to be better than ours. We know that if we get out of the seat and allow God to direct the vehicle that takes us down the path and the journey to complete destiny, profound and radical rebirth must await. For God blesses his anointings according to his riches and his kingdom. Surmountable blessings, unimaginable favor. Why do we know that? Because we've seen it. We see it all around us. Even still, there are people living in the favor of God. We watch them. We listen to them. We buy their things. We honor their presence. We crave what they have. We know there's better. And if it's available to them, it's available to us. God has created us all equally in his grace. So what they've done to reap the rewards is possible for us all. Simply a change of perspective, being able to let go and let God without complaining, without missing, without poking out our lips in bitterness, without being impatient for the wait, without believing that this life is only about us and what we can achieve instead of what we can give. God makes those who he truly knows be a blessing to the nation. Those are the ones he rises up that take action to come forward, to put their spiritual abilities out on the table without fear of judgment of others. That platform, that blog, that book, that music, that healing ability, however you manifest your spiritual gifts, you do it with confidence, with perseverance, pushing through all the negative talk, all the karmic energy, all those who wish for your downfall. Because you know God holds you in his hands. No man can take you away from that connection unless you leap away. Choose to go, separate. Your ancestors are saying that there's the ending of a tough cycle right around the corner. If you wait, if you hold I'm getting the movie 300. There is a movie called 300. It's about warriors. It's one of my favorites. I recall right before they charged in to start the battle, he holds his sword as he tells them, as they are so ready to move. The anxiety is pulsating. They're ready to charge forward, afraid to be charged upon as the other people are coming closer. The head of the warriors, the emperor, is telling them, hold, hold, hold. And they're like, oh my God, they're getting closer. Are you sure we shouldn't move? But he knows the exact second that God is telling him to move. And they trust in him so much that they stand and they quiver and they shake, but they know that there's a spirit over the righteous that will not allow them to be defeated. And the moment he says and lets it go and they take off, there's a divine intervention that takes place. And those who come at them are immediately fearing that they started too soon. Started too soon, didn't wait, impatient, egoic, narcissistic. They just knew that they had the upper hand. God is in the waiting room, and we are anxious, and we are going through fear and doubt and worry. And God is saying, hold, 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 beloved. I know the exact time, the exact day, the exact moment. I'm going to move you. I'm going to elevate you. I'm going to lift you up and put you so high that when it comes towards you to defeat you, to distract you, to take you out, I'm going to move you into a place of untouchable existence. It's going to miss you. It's going to miss you. And where I'm about to take you, the enemy cannot go, cannot find you. Why? Because you trusted that God was behind you the whole time. Even though you saw yourself in that mirror standing alone, facing the world alone, crying alone. Your ancestors are mighty and ruthless, massive amounts of energy. Lifetime after lifetime, hundreds, thousands, millions of warriors behind you, with God at the head, leading the way. We may not be able to see it just yet. This universe has taught us immediate gratification is best. Come on now, what did I say as I cut the deck? You will be blessed to be a blessing. Remain positive. That goes along with this. God's about to fill your cups. He's about to pour manna from the heavens into your life, into your home, into your finances, into your spirit with overflow. So much that you will have enough to put away for a rainy day, to save, to invest, to build that legacy, and to bless others in a positive way. Blessed to be a blessing is a beautiful thing. As I said earlier, it's not about them. It's never been about them. It's always been about you. Maybe you grew up in a hello, hello. What does that go along with? Hello. If you think you don't have it because you don't see it, you can't feel it, you don't hear it, or you stop believing in it, you got more than you know. That's what has kept you all this time. That's what has pushed you through the storm and helped you survive the flames of the fire, protected you, provided for you food, clothing, and shelter, protected you from that car accident, from the illness taking you out, from that love that broke your heart when you thought you just couldn't live another day, from the evil sent your way to curse you, to curse your finances, to curse your home, to curse your purpose. You had love all along, love of the angels, love of your ancestors, love of God, all along, more powerful than any love that a man or woman can give you. Family and friends may have counted you out, but they knew who you were from a child. You stood out. You may have been bullied, talked about, mistreated, uninvited, held back, kept alone, hidden, restricted, abused. Either way, God knew and saw everything that was done to you. Oh, it was allowed. It was allowed, even from a child. And you say, why would God allow children to suffer? God's child suffered the most. Did he not? Didn't God's son suffer the ultimate betrayal, defeat, death, pain, abandonment, and rejection? The beloved son, the king, was not worthy of God's love. Surely he was, but God, his father, allowed it. Why? So that he could ascend, rise above, become a king, become an ancestor, take part in a royalty, take part in a ascension, to become immortal, to relive within each of us. He lives through each of us. He is not dead. Every time a new baby is born, he rises again. Every time a chosen awakens, he rises again. We are his risen spirit, that Christ consciousness is him within us, rising over and over and over again. The pain is allowed. The betrayal is allowed, so that we can help him rise again through us, in us, so that we can reap the benefits of his Father. What was given to him, gifted to us, but in the living, when we can remember it, share it, experience it, speak about it, tell it, give it back, so that can build up and elevate and awaken others. We bring our brothers and our sisters up. We don't rise, awaken, and then continue to tear them down, neglect and reject them, talk about them and what they've done, how they are still in the dark and cannot. We may tell our truth, tell our story as it happened, but that is not to wish it upon them, to keep them in that space. It's in hopes that they will hear themselves through us and decide to make the change, to survive and thrive and be in a place of true favor of God, where we stand to join us in the collective fight against the destruction of this beautiful land. Some take it as, oh my God. Oh my God. I called it because I saw it. I said a few minutes ago that someone survives a car crash, car accident that you may not have known about. What you see? Come on now. So many of us are complaining and crying about not having enough money, not having a loving, supporting companion, not having family to love us, not being acknowledged or celebrated by people, by humans who can't even do that for themselves. Oh, why do you think they can't do it for you, beloved? Because they haven't done it for themselves. It's impossible. We're holding regret, resentment, and bitterness towards people for not doing something that they can't even do for themselves. How foolish is that? Now, there will either be a multiple car collision. You will hear about it. It may be in the news, on TV, on those apps that tell you what's happening in your neighborhood. It may involve someone you know, someone from your past, your present. But there it is. And it's possible that God moved them away so that you would not be around in the car, in their presence, strongly attached to feel the true pain of their absence when they fly away. Truly, you know what is going on in your life. Truly understand why you had to go through all that pain, all those lessons, all that destruction. Truly you understand God's calling comes with separation, comes with setting you apart for a season. May feel like a lifetime, but it's for a season. A season in God's eyes, for some of us, can be a year, 2 or 3. In God's eyes, it's a second in time to readjust you, recenter you, take away from the distractions. He needs to truly be able to use you. He wants you to hear only his voice, feel only his energy, get to know yourself in only his presence. Who are you when there really is no one else around? Do you still love yourself? Are you still confident? Are you still strong, happy, joyful? God wants to know who you truly are when you are by yourself, when the world seems to not see you, hear you, want you, feel you anymore. Who are you when you are alone in God's presence? That's what the separation is truly about. You find your way back to your God, your ancestors. Will you call on him and only him? Allow him to take the wheel? Will you surrender and sacrifice to your purpose? Will you stand up and answer the call and figure out what you're really here for, instead of that slavery mentality that you were put in through cultural beliefs of your parents? You must get a college education and surmount debt, financial aid. We must buy that home without the land that we don't own. Just a home. They don't teach you about buying the land, making sure you own the home on your property. We need 2 or 3 cars. We need that marriage that looks good on the outside. We need to wear clothes with labels. We can't shop in thrift stores or discount shops anymore. We're so afraid and paranoid of disease, transmittal. We become a culture that separates, cannot hug, cannot shake hands, cannot breathe on one another. Truly, the system has allowed us to no longer feel, socialize, be in the presence and energy of love, of bonds, of collaborations. The world has taught us to no longer need of one another, to no longer see each other as a positive addition to our lives. Everything is second guessed, questioned, gone over. We're stuck in analysis paralysis in this world. We've forgotten that we all of one blood, under one God, on this same planet, living the same lives. I don't care how you live it. We all living the same lives. We all have to get money. We all have to eat. We all have to breathe. We all bleed, cry, hate, love. We all are survivors or surviving. We're all living the same lives. Maybe in different ways. We can find similarities and comparisons through and through. No matter what country you're in, what state you're in, what your gender is, what your preference is, the color of your skin, your social status, your financial wealth or not, same. I am no different than the homeless woman that sleeps on the corner in the shelter. Does she not ache for more, deserve more love, understanding, empathy, support, help? She has a womb, same as I. We both bleed, we both cry, we both feel. Her circumstance is different than mine for whatever reason. We all have to live our karmic debts. And maybe I'm just over mine and she still has some to work through. But does she not deserve love? For God has allowed her to still be alive for a reason, for a purpose. Trying to guide her and lead her to that. Should I not be a blessing to her, to help her find her way back to her God, her Father, to Mother Earth, to Gaia that lives within her confirmation? But we turn away from them. We talk about them. We hold our nose in front of them. They smell, they're toxic. They're a waste of life. They deserve to live that way. Who knows what they've done? I've heard people say, speak. Since I can hear people think, I've heard people sitting in the midst on the subway, on the sidewalk, hearing what they think. It's not loving. It's not kind. I've seen people walk over them, trying not to look at them, afraid they're going to be asked for $1, a coin that belongs to God, that we borrow. It's not ours to hold on to forever. How do you expect to get more if you don't give? And who says that we decide who we give to? God puts assignments right in front of our eyes. But we refuse to see, to believe, because we think we get to choose based on our self-ego. Who deserves even our money? Come on now. And then when money falls away, when we get into a place of lack and poverty, all of a sudden we lose We cry, oh my God, what's going on? You don't remember that day when I put that angel in front of you on that sidewalk, on that train? Yes, I disguised her in homelessness, poverty, disdain. Yes, I chose her to be foul and broken and bruised, maybe even look addicted. And you thought, oh, they just gonna spend my money on drugs. Truly you judge? Lest I be judged. Once you give the blessing and walk away, it's not your assignment to show them or understand what they're going to do with that blessing. That's between them and God. Your reward comes in you being a blessing either way. Your reward comes in you being a blessing either way. So why are we picking and choosing who we decide to bless with our money, our time, our energy, when God is placing assignments right before our eyes? We look at it with judgment, with ego, with closed hearts and closed minds. I don't like them. I remember when they used to talk about me, when they rejected me, when they bullied me. Now look at them. That's what they deserve. That's what they get. And then we say we're awakened, we're enlightened, we're chosen. Oh yeah, I hear some of the chosen still speaking that way. Oh yeah, even on there, and it's not always them telling their story or speaking their truth. This is them going off their emotions, off their ego, telling you what not to do. Wow, is that really a guy you want to follow? Your child's father, your child's mother, your parents, your siblings, your lover, your friend, that neighbor, that coworker, those in your community, in the church, that coven, that group, that religious entity. I can go on and on and on and call them by name, by title. They cut you down. They didn't love you. They mistreated you. They lied on you. They cursed you. They belittled you. Even though they held us high honor. So now you spit on them. Now you send back energetic curses. Now you hold bitterness and rage, animosity towards them, because they should have been and done better. They should have known better, treated you better. You hold that bitterness in your heart. God knows your heart. It's not all about our intentions, our behavior, our actions. What's in our heart? How does that soul look? What does that heart say? That if God sends that old person, that karmic, your way, you cannot just simply listen. God's not asking you to give away what you cannot afford to give. Whether that be your heart, money, but we all can afford to listen, to try to understand. There's a lesson in it. This is an assignment, a test. It's the first thing you should be saying. Let me see where this is supposed to lead me. It's not about them. It's not about them, beloved. It never was. They were a tool, an assignment to teach you, to elevate you, to see yourself and how you sat amongst that drama, that gossip, that negativity. Now you're risen above it. It will come back to test you. This time, will you allow yourself to sit amongst it, to bring a change to it? Not to entertain it, but to transmute it, to remold it, reshape it, to redirect it, whether it be a person, a place, a group, an energy. Or will you immediately run away? Fight or flight mode? Getting back to your trauma, the nostalgia of what happened to you, that victimization mode. And I understand that God is bringing them around one more time. This time it's an assignment and not a lesson. Someone here could be from Los Angeles. We could hear about a multiple car crash could take place in Los Angeles. Since those two cars were back to back. This car is, okay, I know you determined to come out. A new family will find its way into your life. God saw, God heard, God took notes. Oh yeah, God saw, God knew, and God took notes. He saw what they did. He saw what they said. He knows what they've done. Many will never know, never sit in, never communicate with the past. The tests and the lessons have been passed. You passed. Resolved, relieved, a clean slate. A clean slate, contracts null and void. A start over, do over, a brand new day. For some of you, that family can no longer find you, will never find you. Laid away permanently. That family can be your parents, your siblings, that marriage, that lover, that friendship group, that community, whoever took you in once that you had to get away from. You were getting a new family, a new life. For some, that energy coming back around is going to teach you whether or not they will be included in the future. Only way they can be included is they're coming back in a new body, in a new energy. They too have awakened. All this time apart, all this separation, whether you believe it or not, even though you have not been around to see it, you're in your ego or in your resentment or still in your pain, and you refuse to believe that they can elevate as you have. How's that so? Can God not touch us all at any moment? He touched you, why not them? If there's been so much time that has passed in separation where you have not had any communication with them, him or her, do you truly know what they've gone through, what they've done, who they are? Is your mind open and your heart open to finding out? For many, a new life, new love. What did I say? For some, it's not going to ever work out. I said that. For some, it's not ever going to work out. For some, they're just coming back around for you to finally get the closure you deserve. For them to finally see that you're no longer him or her. That it will never be again. For some of you, it will be for you to allow them to know, I forgive you. My love, my friend, I forgive you. I wish you well. I wish you well. I will pray for you. Closure as you walk away and say goodbye and shut that door. Freedom. true freedom from the past. For some, it is very needed. For some, holding on, not being able to let go, being confused and not really knowing what to do, the next move. Some need that closure. Some need it bad, stuck, unable to move. And God knows and will give you exactly what you need, because God needs you to move, to get up, to change, to go in a new direction, to face another day, to be okay. And that one last thing, not having that closure, might be the thing you need for your breakthrough. God knows. 88, 55 on this timer. 55, 88, or 88, 55. Abundance, unexpected change. Abundance, unexpected change. Hold on. Change it. Come on. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hold on just a little bit longer. It's worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait. You see the title of this live? Not only is it going to be worth the wait, when it happens, this radical rebirth, this profound, abundant change, you're going to cry tears of joy and wonder why you ever doubted your God, your father, your mother, why you ever doubted, why you ever feared, why you ever worried. It will almost instantly disappear, and you won't even remember a time when you did. You're going to be thrown into a new life, into a new stable environment, loving, caring, kind people all around you, meeting your true tribe. The past will fade away almost instantly, and it will be removed from your mind as well. I'm hearing while you sleep, your ancestors are erasing some of your memory. Ooh. If you're feeling sometimes throughout the day, you are forgetting things. Forgetting simple words, meanings, phrases that you used to use, even while you're at work. Things you used to do, if you're forgetting, your ancestors are erasing some of your memory while you sleep. Because it is time. Because it is time, beloved. Because it is time. They said, I said what I said. I said what I said. They want what they can't have. They want what they can't have. Your energy, your time, your friendship, your love, your heart space, your money, your stability, your sexual energy. I'm hearing sexual healing. Well, I'm hearing Marvin Gaye's sexual healing. This is for someone in particular. This is for someone truly tapped in. This is for someone highly connected spiritually, has surrendered and given their hearts over to the divine entities, your ancestors, your guides. You may be seeing shadows in your room at night. bright flickering lights, orbs or dashes of light that fly around the room. For some of you, you may believe that you're seeing creepy crawling things on your walls when nothing's there. Smelling smoke, tobacco, perfume, food, fresh bread. Your ancestors are in your room at nights. They want you to take some time when you go to bed to stop, quiet yourself, especially if you see these movements. You need to open up and communicate with them. Oh, it's not the devil. It's not some spiritual warfare. It's not some negative energy trying to scare you. Low vibrational ego thinking. That is your ancestors. They come in shadows. And some are not always lights. Some are shadows of darkness. The ones of darkness, the ones of darkness are the oldest ancestors. The lights are the newer ones, the fairy gods, the ones who passed away more recently. Those dark shadows, those are the oldest, the ancient beings. I just heard alienations. It's time for you to tap in and communicate. Let them strengthen you. They want you to go within. They wanted you to take everything without is around you, your environment, your ancestors, that energy, they're coming in. Take it all internally. Soak it all in. Ingest it. Make it part of your spiritual elevation, your ritual practices to talk to them, because they come down from the heavens just for you. They stepped out of the heavens in universal realms outside of this universe just for you. Coming to see you, coming to meet you, coming to greet you. You don't fit in. You've never fit in, because you've always stood out amongst the crowd. This may have caused jealousy, envy, especially within siblings, within your community, with friends even, that you separated from when you realized how they truly felt about you. Jealousy, envy, hidden hatred, competition. It was never about them. It was about you. Your light shines so bright. You walk in the glow of the Almighty King and Queen. You are a seed, a star seed. And when they're in your presence, you make them see who they are. Maybe you have a strong tongue, as I do, a truth teller. You don't let people hide or lie or persuade you. You bring them back to the truth. You resend to them. Let them know you really know what they're thinking. And they need to take off the mask and just be real, because you know it anyway. Then it causes people to run, hide, retreat in their own shame, their own guilt, their own bitterness. They can't do what you do. They don't know how you do it. They want to know why you do it with them when you do it with everyone. Everyone gets you equally. But they wouldn't be put on a pedestal, be put above, be treated different. It's time that we all take heed of this message. Stocking up for unexpected changes. We already got 55 unexpected changes. I pulled a card yesterday that I didn't show, that I dismissed, that I didn't read, and it plagued me all night. As I was shuffling, it fell out, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to include that right now because I was talking about someone else. So my ego decided to be in control of the messages, and it plagued me all night. And the card said, there will be a plague to come, and it will kill millions. And I was like, I don't want to put the collective in that energy. I don't want to put that into the world right now. And it plays and shall be all night. We said what we said. If you look on the CDC website, if you look at what's been in the news with big pharmacy, if you go and research what's going on in the medical industry at this time, there is small mpox and some other kind. I don't know what it is. In other countries, in the Congo, I don't want to call the wrong country, but I know I saw Congo is where it may have started. But there is already a plague going on in those countries, and it's spreading fast. Why? Because we're in the season of travel. It's summertime. People are traveling across the world, enjoying the weather, taking cruises and seeing other parts of the world and coming back to where we are, where you are. School is about to open again. There's a plague that will happen. That will take out millions. There will be lockdowns. There will be famine. Because people gorge on everything, taking more than what they need, not caring about their neighbor. As soon as they hear something is coming, they run. We overstock up. We don't share. We don't think that anyone else needs. We don't even care. We already see that the harsh summers and the hot temperatures have caused farmers to lose loads of vegetation, burning, singeing the land. Things cannot grow. Tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis washed away plants, farms gone, seeds gone. People who no longer have the motivation to grow, to plant, to farm because the government is not funding, charging them more, overburdening them, watching them with a fine-tooth comb, making sure they don't get tax cuts and so on and so on. The people have given up. It's not even worth it. So now they're just planting and farming for themselves. Everyone is hoarding. I sent my daughter to the store the other day. She got on FaceTime to show me the shelves, and we were both in awe. This was just Monday. Empty shelves, empty freezers, empty. This was a huge, large supermarket that's usually over. The shelves are usually overstacked with things on the floor in the aisles. Busy every day. People coming from other neighborhoods because it's such a large market, like in a huge mall. Not only were there hardly any people, because people can't afford to buy, the food prices are so high. Everything is being recalled and pulled off the shelves. I just saw yesterday, there was a recall on, I put it in my community center, Purdue, a big name brand in poultry, in foods for children, freezers, pulling things off the shelf, contaminated with metal, an object that could get in and kill you. Empty, shelves empty. Food not coming in from other countries because they've gone through disasters that took out their vegetation. They don't have it to import it, to export it. Stock up. And when I say stock up, I don't mean go into panic mode. I'm not one of those theorists. I get the messages. Be discerning. You have a little left over in your paycheck, buy an extra can or two, an extra roll or two of toilet paper, an extra bottle or two of alcohol, something. Stack up in moderation over time. Do not run in there and buy everything you can all on the shelves and not think of your fellow man or woman or child, a neighbor or family member or friend. We all must partake of our right portions. The reason why this planet is in dismay is because we hoarding from greed and power. People don't care about what their neighbor don't have. I got it. And if they need it, they can pay me for some of it. Or they're not going to get none at all because, I don't know if I might need it. This is how we live. This is how we live. And then we wonder why we see headlines like, this is the lowest fertility rate in history in this country. No one wants to have children. It's not worth it. It's overwhelming. They can't financially do it. Or they don't trust with a partner who's going to stay and support them. They don't believe in marriage. Marriages don't work. We got divorce rampant in this country. People are just trying to survive. They can't think of adding to their family. Don't trust to get roommates, to collaborate, to open businesses, partnerships. Everyone is stuck in the analysis paralysis because the world has shown us walk around with a mask. Hide your face. Hide your identity. Don't socialize. Don't go out. Don't trust. Don't go to that place. Here it is. There are still businesses where you can't even walk in anymore without an appointment. They have to know who's coming in and how many. You got to be checked. Even when things lifted, was it ever truly lifted? Did we ever even go back to being free, to living free, to walking free? No, we have not. Why? Because it ain't over, y'all. It ain't over. We can see if you are an awakened one, you feel the energy every day getting closer and closer. I know I do. Something big, bigger than what has happened is coming. Look at politics. Look at this presidential race. It's a calamity. It's a what am I trying to say? It's a circus full of clowns. It's a circus full of clowns. The powers that be are a joke. The systems that's supposed to govern and help us are a joke. People out here, every man for themselves. That's where we are. Separation was a systematic, strategic, divine plan. Separation. I say divine plan because God allowed it to happen. Why? Separation was allowed, but they chose it. It was not about them. It's about us. The separation was a healing, a cleansing, an awakening, a rising about us. Oh, there's a cleansing taking place, and there'll be more to come in profound ways. And God's going to bring down the wrath until Mother Earth is satisfied that her womb is healthy again, that her seeds are thriving again on this planet. Their joy, happiness, and thanks to see a family and love and kindness come back again. Assisted by the ancestors that stepped out of the heavens. And I know the day that it happened. I watched. And many of us put it in our platforms, our videos a few months ago when it happened. We saw it when the dragon came out of the sky carrying 1,000 ancestors on his back. Hello. And they leapt into our bodies. Those that were chosen to find in their bloodline to become the first millionaire, the first current generational curse breaker, the first legacy builder, the truth tellers, the survivors, the warriors. They leapt into our body and took over, changing our eyes, our skin, the way we talk, the way we move, the way we think, healing us, transforming us, separating. The separation wasn't about them. It's about you. It's about you. Hello, Taya. Superwoman. Julia, you still here, beloved? Who else did I miss? Letitia. Tina. Hello, Tina. You do, Kimberly. Okay. Some of you I'm just seeing for the first time. Divine love and light. I know that's right. Anyone else? Athek. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Athek. I'm fine. I'm divine, beloved. And so, Miracle, I believe something about your name catches my attention every time I see it, Miracle. Not to mention your 224, is my apartment number. Not my apartment number. The number on my building, 224. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy. Come on now. He taught me how. Every time you call on us, we will come. Every freaking time. You've got guardians standing at your beck and call, ready with shields, swords, and armor. 24/7 on deck. 365 at your disposal. Use it. What did I say about when you coming back? Well, some coming back, they are in regret and remorse. They are seeking a reunion. Didn't I say some people are some are coming back? Didn't I say it's not about them? It's about you receiving that closure you need, about stepping up and testing and trying out your new spiritual energy, seeing who you are at your strongest instead of when you were weak in their presence. It's not about them. Don't think that them coming back is about them waging war, about them spiritually attacking you, about them bringing karmic energy. No, beloved, it's about you. It's about you. If you believe that, You will not fear anyone coming towards you because you know you'll be ready. Your ancestors stand behind you, ready to attack. You got no worries. No worries. When you open that door, when you sit at that table, you will not be alone. You ain't got to watch. You just have to listen. They are watching. They are taking notes. You just listen. Everything you need to know will be revealed. Hidden truths will come to the light. Things you need to understand, you will discover. Closure. It's not about them, it's about you. For the second time, this card is popping out for the second time. You will be blessed to be a blessing. Remain positive. Remain positive. Okay. Wow, that card flipped over in my hand. No. Lonely times are for a reflection, not a punishment. What did I say about that separation? What did I just say about that separation? God put you alone. God set you apart. God secluded you. God removes you. He allowed that abandonment, that rejection. For in the stillness, in the quiet, in the loneliness, in the separation, nobody but God. Nobody but God. Tap in. Zone out of the world. Nobody but God. How many times did I say this? How many times did I say this? Don't be stuck analyzing every situation. Don't be stuck trying to control what's going on. Trying to figure it out. Constantly asking why. Don't be stuck in analysis paralysis. What did God say? Just listen. Stop overthinking. Stop over worrying, wondering. Analysis paralysis. God says if you just and listen and not listen to be defensive or to have a comeback ready, just you're going to get everything you need to know. Everything is going to be in the stillness of you. Be still and know that I am God. That means I got you. Just listen. Don't argue. Don't go back and forth. Don't juggle back and forth. Do not argue. Do not be triggered. Do not be questioning everything. Listen. Let them talk. Let them explain. Let them purge. You listen. You will understand at the end of the day exactly why you needed to accept that assignment for your benefit or for the benefit of all. Not only will you get closure, but they will too. Either way, it's going to be gotten. Ain't God good? Won't he? I don't want to curse. Won't ye mother effing do it? Cut the deck. What did I say? Be still and close your mouth and listen. This is going to lead you right into your 10 of Pentacles. There's that unexpected income. There's that abundance. There's that change. There's that financial freedom and stability that came out in the beginning of the reading. A windfall of money, unexpected income, abundance, spiritual inheritance. It's coming in the form of a gift. Someone is going to bring this to you. Someone is going to bring this to you. Yeah. Analysis paralysis, waiting and contemplating, constantly thinking, when will it come? When will it happen? I planted the seeds. I've done the work. Believe for it. You've already done the work. You have planted the seeds. Believe for it. God is about to grow it abundantly. Do I even get to shuffle the deck? Okay, I'm going to shuffle now. Oh my God. There's so much energy in this room. Stuck in my throat. The spirit comes in the form, to me, in the form of air, oxygen. I burp a lot. Try to gather my breath. This one is like a bubble in my chest though. Hello. Destiny unfolding. The promise of a better tomorrow. Fortune. Opportunity. Your number is up. The wheels have turned in your favor and your number is up next. Your name is about to be called. Don't get distracted. Don't give up. Don't lose hope now. You're up next, beloved. Yep. So, I see you, Julia. Come on, Spirit. I'm trying to. You know what? They talking to me. They're like, hold on. I got you. So much they want to say. They want you to get it all. Some of you really need it, they're saying. Some of you are, well, some of us. I am you, you are me, we are one. I will not separate you from myself or put you apart. That's the ego that does that. So some of us are so tired of being tired. Tired of going without. Tired of getting what we deserve. Tired of it not being brought back, what was stolen, hidden, blocked, delayed. Tired of the distractions. Tired of the wait. Impatient in our human flesh. Stubborn children, yes, our God knows who we are. But we ain't got no choice, do we? We could complain, throw tantrums all we want. We ain't got no choice but to wait on God's divine timing. Oh, he don't care about the tantrums. He don't care about all the. He knows what his spoiled children are like. We know what our spoiled children are like. How many of you have ignored and walked over your child when they were throwing a tantrum? To allow them to see how ridiculous they were being anyway. So God knows. But like they have no choice but to get up, shake it off, wipe their tears, find a better way to handle the situation. We ain't got no choice, do we? Bottom of the deck. There you are, the wounded warrior. Healing. Standing up on your own 2 feet. Holding yourself together with all your strength that you have left. Still desire. Still wish. Still passion. On your mind. You still believe. You still love. You still believe in love. You still feel. You still want. And it's coming. Keep your head to the sky. Keep holding on to that staff, that wand. passion, desire, something brand new, something you wish for, something you're manifesting, a new, come on down. For some of you, this is relocation, a new home, 1111, a new twin, meeting your twin, your true twin. This is support, stability. This is invitations. I see a wedding, a celebration, a family reunion. Maybe you were considering not to go. You need to go. Face your assignment. Face your shadows. Finally get your closure, your breakthrough. Walk into your new self and never look back. Collaborations, working together, coming together. People see you and want to give to you, want to work with you, want to collaborate with you. You could be getting new opportunities coming in, knocking on your door, opportunities for work. Don't overanalyze these opportunities when they come in. You wish for it, you pray for it. So when it comes in, believe for it. Something from your past is returning. This could be a person, but what I'm seeing is a childhood desire. Something you may have wished for since you were a child. This could be a family that you've always wanted. This could be a home that you've always wanted. Love, supporting relationship that you've always wanted. Do you want to be the boss? You want to be in charge of your financial stability? You at the reins, no longer living check to check. You calling the shots. This is boss energy. This is independence. This is financial freedom. This is you holding, moving, manifesting the money, the wealth, the stability. This is the GOAT. Capricorn energy, the GOAT. The head in charge. All you got to do is continue to grow. Head in the right direction. Not look back. He ain't looking back. He got his back turned on the past. He's moving forward in a new direction. Growing. Traveling. You ain't nobody's victim. You haven't even been a victim of your past life or what went on to you in this life. All lessons from your Father to bring you exactly to this rightful place of abundance, of change, of radical rebirth. Take off the mask, unblindfold yourself, break away from the chains that bind you to believe in you are a victim. You are not a victim. Get out of your emotions. Let go of that energy. Lay it away. Take your exodus. Spirit said what Spirit said. Confirmation. Spirit said what Spirit said. Are you hearing the clarity you're being given? The confirmations that are coming before you? The lessons, the teachings, the guidance. Spirit said what Spirit said. You've heard the best. Get ready for a new cup to be filled, a new offer of kindness, of love, generosity. For some, this is an apology from that person coming back. This is fertility and growth. This is allowing something to be mended, to be healed, to be restored, to be closed, to move on in your energy, in your heart space. This is not a physical movement. This is a heartfelt movement of emotions, moving past, growing, accepting. Yeah. Time to rest and retreat. Time to rest and retreat from juggling the past and the present simultaneously. To retreat into your new life, into your new existence. To rest, to regain your strength, to focus on your health, to restore your mindset, to become stable, to become grounded. Get off your feet for a while and lay back and meditate. Meditate on all you survived. Be grateful for that rejection, for that protection. You're laying on a bed of gold. You're laying on a bed of gold. Spiritual inheritance. Your bed of gold. Yeah. Retreat from all the competition and disagreements, the jealousy, from all those who set out to attack you, who owe you an apology that you will never get. For some, walk away from it. Stop going back and forth in your head, in your energy, or really with them physically, either in communication somehow. Walk away from this energy. You don't need to fight. Put down your sword. Even if they continue to hold on to theirs, walk away and let them do their work in solitude. Let God separate them. Put them in a place of stillness. Places that mirror before them so they can do their own work. Walk away from juggling back and forth with these people that mean you no good. It is what it is. It was what it was. Be grateful it is no more. Because you're already in the victory state. You've already won. You've already won by you just elevating, ascending, awakening. 11:11. I know that's, come on now. Just by you turning away, moving to calmer waters, working on yourself, coming out of a state of blame and shame and victimization, taking accountability and making the necessary changes, bringing in balance. Your energy brings in justice. Justice is restored and will be served. Scales are being balanced. Equal reciprocity is the outcome in your favor. Justice. You called it. You called it. You called it when you surrendered, when you sacrificed, when you were still, when you allowed that stillness to not be regarded as being stuck. Oh, you ain't been stuck. You've been in God's waiting room. You've been stilled. You surrendered. You went within. You've been thinking hard and contemplating and going over it with a fine comb. And now look what you've become. Look what you've become. You are now the Empress, or in her energy. The Empress is the energy of abundance, fertility, seduction. She's kind, caring, nurturing. She has a mother energy. She carries others in her womb. She is a blessing. She's highly and spiritually connected and favored by God. She is the Mother Earth. She is the mother of the earth. She's willful, strong, committed to her purpose, to the truth, but she rules with a gentle hand and a kind heart. That is you, beloved. That is the energy you are moving into, or that you are in. Radical rebirth and transformation. The death card is your exodus, saying goodbye, laying away that past energy, that toxic energy. You're walking into the transformation of your life. Radical rebirth. Yeah. You thought long and hard, you contemplated. You focused. You focused hard on what you wanted to build, what you wanted to do, how you wanted to move. Even though your heart was broken and you were betrayed. Even though your heart was broken and you were betrayed by family, by those who said they loved you, by those who were meant to love you, by your family, by those who considered family, a mate, a husband, a wife, siblings, parents, cousins, aunties, uncles, whoever you considered family. This can also be outside of your blood, but they also could have been like family. Action is being taken. Action is being taken. You are being told to take action, to go forward with confidence. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Do not worry about the judgments of others. If they did it and you tell it, shame on them, not you. That is your story of survival. That is your truth. Speak your truth with confidence, intelligence, high integrity, but speak it, tell it, live it. With this justice card coming out, where is she? Something is going on, possibly in a court, in a case, litigation, with family. I see justice being served. I see a judge who is intelligent, intellectual, fair, ruling fairly. No bias, no agenda, fairness, balancing the scales. Could be this King of Cups. You could have a court case ongoing with the father of your child, your ex, your husband, your significant other. I'm not getting your actual birth father. I'm getting the father of your children, your husband, your lover, your ex. Now stuck in their emotions, in regrets, deep regret for what they've done. What did I just say? This was someone you may have been married to, deeply connected. You could be in a court case. Yeah, you walked away, took your child or your children along with you, moving on to calmer waters, getting away from that energy, getting away from that deceit, that despair, that disloyalty, that mistreatment, moving away to calmer waters, taking your energy where it deserves to be. No longer going to be emotionally manipulated, abused, mistreated, used. Yeah. Divorce, separation. This person had a heavy ego, always wanted to be in control, always wanted to be the leader, never allowing you to have a voice. Stand in your place. 144 on the timer. Didn't want you to become your true self. Didn't want you to step into your true calling. Wanted to control the wealth in the family, in the home. May have breadcrumbed you. Not giving what they should equally. Not stood up to their responsibilities. But guess what? What the Spirit said, I said what I said. You will be made whole again. This is your spiritual inheritance. This is something owed to you, that belongs to you, coming directly your way. Gift from the God above, from the divine. Your ancestors didn't play about you. They went out and got it. It shall be returned where it belongs. And they watching. And they stalking. And they hawking. And they try to find a way. They're angry. They bitter. All that regret, all that anxiety, all those sleepless nights got them in their feelings. And they not thinking straight. They charging your way spontaneously without a plan. Willing to fight you at all costs necessary. They want to trigger you. What did I say about somebody coming back? Now you know who it is. Now you know. Be still and know that I'm God. Listen more than you speak. All will be revealed if you just be still. Allow God to manifest the truth, to enlighten you to the real situation. Soulmate energy. Soulmate energy. This may have been your soulmate, but they dropped the bag. They misused the gift. They didn't see you as the one. All they do now, they know who you are now. Standing up for yourself, becoming independent, you're glowing, healing, getting stronger every day, looking good every day. They know now who you are. This was supposed to be a divine union. But they chose other options. They chose other options. Other things were more important than you. They juggled you back and forth. Instability, unstable energy, never truly committing, never truly putting in the work equally, never bringing fairness or balance to your connection, juggling. This person juggles back and forth with your relationship, with your time, with your energy, with your heart, leaving you overwhelmed, overburdened, holding it all together on your own. Maybe even currently, at this moment, leaving you with the children, with the responsibilities of taking care of it all alone. Leaving you overwhelmed, trying to make and hold this together, pay the bills, put food on the table, clothes on their back, happiness in the home. Trying to keep everybody happy when you're trying to work through your own pain. They wanted to keep you overburdened, so possibly you could let them back in, run to them, ask them for help, rely on them. They want you to rely on them, to need them, to not be independent, not stand on your own 2 feet. But that ain't gonna happen, because look who you are. Look who you are. You are the magician. The Empress and the Magician. You are now calling the shots. You are now manifesting truth, clarity, and justice. Standing your ground, making a tough decision, whether you know the outcome or not. With her eyes covered, that third eye is wide open. You can still see. You're blocking out any negativity. It tries to move you out of your stability, emotional stability. You're ready. Swords in the air. You're ready. If anything comes your way, it's not of the light with positive intentions, you're ready. You're equipped now. Stronger. Calling it in to go towards your wish fulfillment, your abundance, your life, whatever you desire, calling it in, making the tough decision to divorce, to separate, to close out that cycle, to move towards your true life, which you really deserve more and more and more of what you desire. Coming your way. Coming your way, a divine gift. A divine gift coming your way. You've been gifted. You're being restored. All is being replenished. You're being made whole. Fairness is being given. The scales are being balanced. And what is due you? Divine intervention. You don't see it coming. You don't see it coming because maybe it's taken so long and you were just tired of waiting for justice and judgment. Crab coming out of the water, things hidden behind your back, hoping you wouldn't see them, secrets, sneaking, things being done to you when your back was turned, when you were in a different state of mind, when you were distracted, couldn't see. Now you're over it. You were over it. Maybe currently in seclusion and solitude by yourself, healing, focusing on everything that went on, trying to figure out your next steps. What do you want to do? Do you even want to get involved and open yourself up to love? Look at that cup in the air being held towards you, a gift. Being held towards you, a gift. Your ancestors asking you, will you take it? Will you allow us? Will you take and accept this new gift? We know you're over the past and you're over giving people opportunity, a chance to love you, come near you. But will you take this divine gift that we are trying to give you? Yeah, you're already in fight mode. You're already in fight mode. Wanting to cut them down as soon as they approach. Set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. But don't set those brick walls around you where no one can get in. To support you, to love you, to see you. Do you know how beautiful your energy is? Queen of Cups. Do you know how beautiful your energy is? Queen of Cups. Loving, caring, nurturing. Give that shirt off your back. And your kindness is often taken for weakness. This is time to pour into yourself, to get to yourself, to allow people to love you, to allow people to help you. It's okay to need help. Doesn't make you weak. They are sending you supportive people. Allow them to support you for a change. Take a leap of faith and allow newness to come into your life. Take a leap of faith and believe for it. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. Take a leap of faith and allow for this new beginning. Because this is where it's leading you. Look at you, glowing, shining, living the glow, healing, financially stable, independent. You call the shots. You are very attractive at this time, and your energy is very attractive. You are attracting that which you deserve and desire. Strong, confident. Looks good on you, beloved. Calling in your pentacles, calling in your money, manifesting. And it's all being protected by Archangel Michael. Take time to pour into yourself, to continue to heal, to focus on yourself. While you take that time, everything that is yours, that is due you, that is coming your way, is being protected. You will not miss any opportunity if you step back just for a moment to continue taking care of you, pouring into yourself, raising your vibration, focusing on your health and your stability. Because there's a King of Pentacles, Bob the Builder, Boss Energy, a new soulmate, rich and wealthy, an entrepreneur, a businessman, a builder, an achiever, smart, intelligent, knows how to make $1 out of 50 cents and multiply that tenfold. Come on now. Support, financial support coming your way. Ladies, don't say you don't need a man. Don't do that. Don't get stuck in that victim mentality. Don't do that to yourself. God didn't put us here to be alone, to be separated from our divine partner. No, no, no. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve love, true love. And it deserves you. Allow it to find you. Allow it to do for you, to love you, to care for you, to support you, to give to you. Allow him to spoil you. Yeah, I know you don't know what that feels like. And it might be a little challenging. He knows. He'll know. He'll see the pain in your eyes before you even speak it. He'll be tender. He'll know. Be strong. Be strong. Hold on. Give it all you got. Be strong. Be strong enough to receive exactly everything that you deserve. Be strong enough to be confident enough to know that you too need love. Yeah, you do. I do. You do. We do. Okay. See you soon. We all need love. God is love. Love is within us. We are born with it, to need it, to crave it, to want it. The child comes out the womb, the first thing they want is love. Soft touch. Hold me, comfort me, protect me, make me feel safe. Give me the milk and honey from your breast. Comfort me, feed me, pamper me, clothe me, teach me, guide me, lead me. Love. The first emotion that a child needs from the womb is love. Love begets all. And even though we have grown up in this adult body, we're children at heart. Always, because we're God's children, yes? We still need love. You still need love. Allow yourself to have it. Allow yourself to have it. Allow those to give it to you. Allow people to give it to you. Allow people to give to you gifts. People want to work with you, work for you, support you, donate, buy, book, reading, whatever you do. There are people that want to support you. Let it happen. Let it happen. Trust it. Trust it. Know that it is your time, beloved. You have waited long enough. We have waited long enough for this day. We have waited for this exact day, this exact time. Now that we are here, trust it. Don't shy away. Don't victimize, self-sabotage your blessing. Later passed away. And even if something or someone from the past comes back around, it's brand new. See them as brand new. Listen, evaluate, decide, discern. Choose them as if you just met them. Don't choose them based on your past, but as if you just met them. Look at them with brand new eyes. Would that now be a choice? Would that now be a choice, or would it not? And then make your choice accordingly. And there's no judgment. There's no bitterness. Because in your eyes, it's brand new. It's like I walk into a mall and meet you at the checkout counter. However you react, your energy, your aura, tells me whether or not I want to keep you in my life. If the answer is yes, okay, good. Let's start from the beginning, start fresh, get to know each other. If the answer is no, have a nice day and go about your business. There's no loss. Because it's like you meeting for the first time. You're not judging based on the past. Make a brand new decision based on the energy they arrive in. Not that old energy, but that present and current energy. Base your decisions on that. That is how you get out of analysis paralysis, because you're only basing it on what you see at the moment, not on what they did, what they confirmation, what they said. What do I see? What do I hear? What am I feeling in the present? That is how you see them with new eyes and a brand new perspective. Make your decision based on that energy. Okay, beloveds, I'm about to let you go. I'm going to pull one card. Oh my God, which deck, ancestors? I got Twin Flame Ascension, The Power of Love, and Soul Connections when two hearts meet. Which one, Spirit? Which one? I'm just going to move them around and pick. I'm going to just move them around and pick. Oh my God, this is so hard because even when I don't look, I know that I can feel which deck. I'm trying to pull away so that I don't know which deck we're going to do this. Okay, and this is the one. Twin Flame Ascension. Okay. All right, ancestors. One card to end off this miraculous live. What do they have to say? A little final guidance, a final word for your beloved, for my beloved. Please, if you have not and you are in the room, at some point, tap that like button. Please, at least do that, if nothing else. Leave a loving comment on how you felt about your messages. If you can share this on any other platform, I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I don't know why you have not subscribed. If you're still watching, join the family. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you need more personal guidance, you have questions you couldn't ask. If you'd like to donate to the energy you've received, the confirmation I've given, everything you need to know is in the box below. Join the beloved soul family. Our new tribe we're building, the app is in the box below. It's called buymeawish.com. Our new beloved soul tribe family is a community page. Exclusive content. discount on booking. You want to buy one of my tarot oracle decks? That's also in the box below. You just want to learn more about me? That's also in the box below. Okay, last shuffle. Now I got all that out. Okay, a final word from my beloveds. A final word, ancestors. And what's your final words, beloved? 811 angel number. 711 angel numbers. Those are your two angel numbers. You might want to look them up. Your final card says go within. Go within. Ingest all the information you've been given. Go within. Focus on it. Really, really, really focus, meditate on it. It will guide you to your next steps. Be guided. Healing from separation. Healing from separation. And with 77, you were lucky that you dodged that bullet. You were lucky that you dodged that bullet. You are healing from separation. Stay within. Follow your third eye, your intuition. Follow your gut. The signs are all around you. You're healing from separation from a soulmate that didn't live up to the contract. You are now being given a new contract to start all over. You get a new soulmate. For some of you, that new soulmate is that old person, but they're not coming back in that same body. Oh, they come back in the same body, but the spirit energy is not that old person. It's just the same body. And the ancestor has jumped into you. And the ancestor has jumped into them to fulfill the prophecy of your union. Destiny has to unfold. So they may look like that old person, talk like that old person, even if it's not their body. If it is, they may remind you, even the new person, of the old person. But this is a new spirit, a new energy that's taken over and coming towards you for that destiny to unfold. There's a purpose that must be fulfilled. If it was you and that person, God will see it through, and you will know what to do, how to choose. You will be guided and directed. No worries, no analysis paralysis, just flowing in the flow of energy of karmic destiny. Okay, beloveds, that is your messages. That is your reading. We thank the ancestors of the high. We thank our spirit team. We thank our guides. We thank the Almighty Creator, Mother Divine. We thank our deities, gods and goddesses. We thank the universal energies that sat with us on this reading, protecting us, shielding us, guiding us, and leading us, teaching us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come again another day and continue giving us what we need to feed, to nourish our mind, body, and soul energetically. Open your heart to love, to kindness, to acceptance. Allow people to give to you, to pamper you, to love you, beloved. God loves you, so do I. I don't say that lightly. My love is universal. My love is universal. I'm a bright light in a world of darkness, shining, guiding those who are lost and need to find their way. I'm your mystic journey divine, remembering as within, so without, as above, so below. You manifest by the energy you hold within, not just the actions you take or the words you speak. God knows our intentions. God knows our heart. Let's do the work. Let's raise this planet back to one we're proud of, to one we're proud to give to our children and our children's children. Let's leave a legacy of love in the footprints. Let's get back to what we were put on this earth to do, to heal it, to love it, to treat it well. Have a wonderful day, beloveds. I wish you all the love, peace, and a continual soul awakening. Until we meet again, my friend, be blessed, be safe, be awakened. Ashe.